Hello everyone, my name is Rhys Walton. I'm a PJ professional at Silvermere Golf Complex, and today I'm just going to bring up a brief video on two parts of the golf swing technique. The first one we're going to look at is the posture, and then we're going to move on to just the takeaway, just a couple of short kind of tips and tricks that I like to teach my clients. This video is mainly for my clients, but if you don't happen to be one of those, feel free, you can comment down below or leave some feedback. It'd be much appreciated. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so today we're going to look at the setup and basically how you start your golf swing, the takeaway of the swing. With the setup, I think a lot of people have different body shapes, different postures, so it may differ from person to person. But as a general rule of advice, or a general starting point that I would go to, is if you can just stand up straight normally, just assume your normal posture. Don't try and have your shoulders particularly too far back than they would normally be. And I just want you to get, if you have something like this, an alignment stick or even a stick of wood, and push it through into the ground like so. Okay, so when you've taken your normal posture, I then just want you to spread your feet to be shoulder width apart. Okay, so hopefully you can see it from that point of view. Right foot, left foot, pretty much shoulder width apart. Okay, so try and have your weight distributed evenly, 50-50 on your feet. So you don't want to be back in your heels, you don't want to be too much on your toes. But the idea of this stick is that hopefully it comes up from the middle of your foot and meets your hip up here, your hip bone. So when we're in this position, all you need to do is just bend slightly from the hips. Okay, get the club resting on the ground. Hopefully there's not too much of a curve up towards the top of my back. It's okay if there's a slight one, but what we don't want is there to be a bit of an S shape here. Okay, often a lot of people who work at desks, they would suffer from this problem here, making this S shape. So I'd say stand up straight, feet shoulder width apart. Have this as your kind of go-to line up through the middle of your foot, up through your waist or your hip bone, and then just bend from the hips. And that should put you in a pretty good position for your posture. Okay, if I do it from side on, hopefully it should look something like that. Okay, so moving on from the posture, the next thing we're going to look at is just the takeaway of the golf swing. It's the first part of the swing. It starts everything. And hopefully puts you in a few good positions throughout the rest of the swing. It has a bit of a knock-on effect. The one feeling I like to have in my takeaway is that when you do take the club back, I like to feel that for about the first 6 inches of the swing, that my hands don't really do a lot. They stay pretty connected. Not one hand is taking over the other. The right hand isn't picking the club up too quick, or the left hand isn't being too dominant. So I like to feel like they're almost glued together, one solid unit. And then for the first, let's say 6 inches, or even till you get to just opposite your right thigh here, feel like your hands haven't really broke down or your wrists haven't done a lot. Okay, so that's a nice rehearsal or a nice feeling to have. Okay, so I'll show you that from down the line here. All right. So we're in our posture. When we take the club back, feel like those two hands staying very solid, one piece, just to inside of this right thigh, or opposite this right thigh. If you can almost imagine a bit of a channel here. Okay, so I've got this stick here is one side of the channel, and then the other side of the channel maybe comes out on this ball to target line. Feel like on the way back that your hands stay inside this channel. We don't want them to come too much out this way, and we definitely don't want them to get in behind here. Okay, so I'll show you what that looks like from the side. Okay, so hands together, just back to this right thigh. You can see this arm is staying stuck on my chest. It hasn't come disconnected. There's not a big space in here. I haven't pushed my arms away from me too much. Okay, so by giving yourself that feeling of your hands staying as one unit for, let's say, the first 6 inches of your swing, bringing your hands back to just opposite this right thigh, hopefully what we should see is that the club head is out in front of our hands as opposed to behind our hands here. Okay, so this is more of an ideal or a sought after position right here. Okay, and as the swing continues, the wrists will start to break just naturally, but if we're just working on this part of the swing, getting ourselves in a good fundamental position, hands opposite this inner right thigh. can see where that club head is. Make sure it's outside of your hands. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. That's the end of today's video. Like I said, practice it for a few hours if you can throughout the week. Hopefully I'll have another one for you to look at next week. But like I said, if you've got any queries, just let me know. Drop me a message or leave some comments. Okay. Thank you. Stay safe, everyone.